Wondering what's trending around the world? Fashion.
Here's Rihanna. Hey, oh, get that on a t-shirt. Oh, get that on a t-shirt.
Find out on The Mode.
I gotta get like one haka move. Like, come on. Oh, yes. All right.
Trends.
I'll be here all week. Thank you.
Hey, what it is? Yes, are you back on The Mode with your girl Aqua? And we are keeping it hot and keeping it real. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Keeping it hot and keeping it real. It's been great. Yes, still in the season for greatness. That's exactly what we're doing. We're in the season for greatness. So there is no excuse not to be great, even in the perilous times that we are living in the world. We've never been in a time in the world where something affects the whole world. I mean, in my lifetime. There's been World War I, World War II, there's been a lot of things. But let me just say, in my lifetime, in my young 21 years, plus 9 years of experience, that's exactly what my producer just reminded me. That's something I said. So now it's back to the forefront of my mind. Yes, if you ask me my age, I'm 21 with 9 years of experience. That's exactly what it is. Anyways, I hope you're doing good. Are you fine? I'm good. Thank you for asking. But you know, I need to care about you because you listening to this show cares about me and my thoughts, and I care about you and your thoughts. That's why we have this show together, me and you. That's exactly what it's about. Today we're talking about Big Brother Niger. Oh, it'll be crazy, 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 crazy. That's exactly what it is. So Mr. White Money wins Big Brother Niger and he takes 90 million naira home. Is that the perspective that we're looking at it from? Hell to the no. I would definitely not be sitting here and wasting my time and talking about who won what. But it's just a group of people that are just immoral, living in a house and swapping from one person to the other. And I think, there used to be a time I really, really enjoyed reality TV. People would literally be like, I can't handle reality TV. And I would be like, find me watching a reality something, because that's where I was. If you're thinking Keeping Up with the Kardashians, if you're thinking, you know what I'm saying, what are those things that The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, if you anything, Housewives of this and Housewives of that, I was there, because for some reason, at that point in my life, it used to entertain me. I used to love the drama. I used to love all these different things. But I'm sitting on the opposite side now, and I'm like, I have a life. I don't have time to be watching other people's lives. I need to be building mine. Let me tell you, if there was a time that someone said, I have a life and I've got too much to be looking, I have too much to be looking for in my own life than to waste time looking at a reality TV series. I would look at that person with so much hate, just because we prefer different things does not mean I have time to waste. Do you get what I'm saying? I used to be that type of defensive when it comes to reality TV. But now I'm like, I get exactly what they were saying. I get exactly what they were saying. So what we're going to do before we dive into Big Brother Niger, we're going to listen to this track called Deeper by Matthew Parker, Cuprous remix.
All I want is to know you more, so keep pulling me deeper in your love. My heart is forever yours, so keep pulling me deeper, deeper. All I want is to know you more, so keep pulling me deeper in your love. My heart is forever yours, so keep pulling me deeper, deeper. Hopped out of bed, felt my feet hit the floor. Late for work again as I rush out the door. Spill coffee on my sweater, I can't take this no more. Running out of steam, need you to help me, oh Lord. Feeling every bump and all the difference, yeah. Crazy path I walk, crazy life I'm living, yeah. Won't you pull me close when I lose my vision, yeah. It feels so good to live forgiven. Following your footprints in the sand as you guide me with your hand. Gave me life like no one can. And when the crazy kicks in, your arms are open wide. Every day you hold me tight, pull me close to your side. All I want is to know you more. So keep pulling me deeper in your love. My heart is forever yours. So keep pulling me deeper, deeper. All I want is to know you more. So keep pulling me deeper in your love. My heart is forever yours. So keep pulling me deeper, deeper. This life you've shown me, I give to you. When it's all a mess, help me to follow through. You bring me endless joy, like only you could do. Left me addicted to your love so true. All I want is to know you more. So keep pulling me deeper. My heart is forever yours. So keep pulling me deeper, deeper. This roller coaster life keeps moving so fast. All these ups and downs, how long's this gonna last? No brakes on my ship, I'm barely gripping the mast. Here we go again, I'm taking life at full blast. Feeling every bump and all the difference, yeah. Crazy path I walk, crazy life I'm living, yeah. But you pull me close when I lose my vision, yeah. It feels so good to live forgiven. Following your footprints in the sand as you guide me with your hand. Give me life like no one can. And when the crazy kicks in, your arms are open wide. Every day you hold me tight, pull me close to your side. All I want is to know you more. So keep pulling me deeper in your love. My heart is forever yours. So keep pulling me deeper, deeper. All I want is to know you more. So keep pulling me deeper in your love. My heart is forever yours. So keep pulling me deeper, deeper.
The wait is over.
Hold on tight. We are in the overdrive.
Welcome. This is your favorite station. Stay tuned.
Turn up the volume. The volume.
3, 2, 1. Just wanna see the light.
Let's go.
Active
FM.
FM.
Yep, we went deeper with Matthew Parker. Matthew Parker, you did us good there. Remember, Christ music is still hot music. I mean, Active FM has been alive for so many years. Yes, I am the longest standing Active FM DJ. In case you're wondering, this is just free information. Anyone wants to fight for my title? No one can. Every single year, I still take the longest standing Active FM DJ. I was here before Active FM was even active. I'm kidding. Anyways, no, that's a serious joke. I can't have been an Active FM DJ without Active FM existing. So basically, let's get into today's topic. Imagine going so far off the topic. So Big Brother Niger, as I was saying, is a thing that's been going on for a very long time. I mean, we know the whole thing. It's Big Brother's house, and there's people that come into this house, different people from different walks of life. They come in basically to laze around in this house. I mean, already the morals. You leaving your work, to come and live in this house for whatever, for that 90, for 40 days, for 70 days, for however long that is. And obviously now people get kicked off, I think, in the Big Brother, and then there's a winner at the end. So the person that they like the most. So generally, it's the person with the most drama, the people that are full of drama, the person that they cling to and think, this person's love is basically the most dramaful. So white money would basically be that dramaful person. And what happens is, for living the most immoral, for living the most dramatic, for living the most lie of a life, I would say, you win money. And that's exactly what happened. So then he walked away with 90 million naira. And now that's what it is. And there's going to be another season. But now there's a twist to these things. The community in Nigeria, the Nigerian public is literally complaining, going, listen, enough is enough now, okay? The ongoing TV reality show, Big Brother, is literally a corruption of TV reality shows, is what they're saying. And they can't. They're complaining about the perversity, the obscenity, the eroticism, and the idleness of Big Brother Niger. And they literally is going and saying, this is like the biggest tragedy, okay, of ongoing Big Brother Nigeria, because what happens is now people actually start idolizing that type of lifestyle. People start idolizing the children growing up in Nigeria. What is their dream? One day I want to go to Big Brother's house so that I can go and be erotic and idle and obscene. You get what I'm saying? I can go be perverse and do everything I'm not supposed to be doing. And that's exactly what it is. I mean, the children are glued to Big Brother Niger, okay, because it's on the television sets and parents are there, parents are not there. I mean, obviously there's always a time and a place for parents to be able to control their kids watching and things like that. But basically what they're saying is that this program is inappropriate, it's nasty, okay? No responsible citizen can watch it with the content without having to change the channel very swiftly. I mean, 2 episodes ago, they openly showed a scene, obviously, of the inmates. They even call them inmates, of these inmates of this house kissing and caressing one another. I mean, literally, it's the worst of the worst. I mean, the porn on Big Brother is crazy. And literally now what happened is this has caused an anger and a disgust in Nigeria. And many of the citizens are feeling exposed and unprotected when it's times like this, when it's watching these things, and when it's Nigeria that's actually backing this thing up. Imagine Nigeria being known for Big Brother Niger. I mean, I'm sure there's much more other movies that are proper, that are, that come from Nollywood Hollywood, as they say. So, I mean, it's crazy, but the citizens have had enough. They're saying, we're done. We finished, and that's it. Basically, what they're saying is that this is a big mockery on the Nigerian culture and tradition. Basically, since the inmates of are Nigerians, okay, they should be protecting the Nigerian culture and heritage. But instead of doing that, they literally are taking down the culture of Nigeria. And I can understand if you haven't watched, haven't been to Nigeria, if you haven't, and the first thing you come across is Big Brother Niger, you're going to think, yeah, this is what these people do. This is what Nigerians do, and things like that. So, I mean, it's pretty nuts, and it's pretty crazy, basically. And it's the celebration of it. And I think that's what the people are unhappy about, is that now someone just won 90 million naira for going and creating scenes and making it look cool and all of that type of stuff. Now children are going to grow up and say, that's one way to make money. Let me go into Big Brother's house and do what it is that I got to do. So there's basically a petition out there to just say, listen, there are other reality television series that are out there. Big Brother Nigeria doesn't have to be, okay, the best of the best. And we want to take it off. And that's exactly what it is. So there's other reality shows in other countries that do not contain the obscenity that we're watching in Big Brother Niger. And they're basically saying that there's a great danger in importing the disruptive foreign lifestyle to Nigeria. And that's exactly it, because there's explicit sexual overtures and all these things that are happening. And we're saying it needs to come to a stop. So, yes, petitions work. Petitions sometimes don't work. But I just think we need to, as a person watching a reality TV series like that, and you get hooked, let me tell you, from episode 1 through to episode whatever, when you are watching something like that, it becomes your obsession. It becomes your everything. But what happens is you start to find these ideas and these dramatic things that are happening in these people's life. You start to identify with it. You start thinking, that's okay. You start, you see, because as a man thinks, so he is. So if that's what you're watching and you're letting in, that's, you practically are becoming that. And that's where we have a problem. Where people now, the children, where the people of Nigeria that are being glued to those screens, watching White Money from episode 1 all the way through to the last episode, voting for him to win and all that type of stuff. And it's basically just saying, listen, I agree with that kissing. I agree with that pornographic stuff. I agree with that. And that's something we need to start standing up for. I mean, I said I used to. And listen, you're speaking to the converted here, but I can honestly just tell you, I know that type of lifestyle, and does it help? Oh no, it doesn't. I mean, you start picking up things that they're saying, you start doing things that they're doing without even literally planning it, because that's what it is. You know, they say, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are in 5 years. Well, you're becoming a friend of Big Brother Niger, and that's exactly. The Bible says if you're a friend of the world, you immediately, without even cause, you make yourself an enemy of God. And let me tell you, Nigeria is turning out to be the nation of God, and I love that they're standing up. I love that they're going, no, enough to this thing now. We're tired of being associated as Nigeria with Big Brother Nigeria. Man, where are you from, Nigeria? Oh, there where they make Big Brother. Oh my word, no. There's so many other things that Nigeria can be remembered of. There's so many other nice things culturally. There's so many of the things that, you know, they stand out to be good and to be exceptional, to be pleasing, to be excellent. It doesn't have to be Big Brother Nigeria. So I just want to speak to you. I mean, maybe you watch another thing, but the morals are not that great. The porn and all of the type of stuff, but you really like it. But let me tell you, it's not doing you any good. And I think we're at that time of life. We're at that time, I don't care how young or how old you are, where you need to start looking and watching what you're putting in, because what you put in determines the output. You can't want a different output if you're putting in junk. And that's basically what it is. If you're putting in the junk, you cannot want a different output. And that's literally all I'm saying to you. I'm not telling you what to watch. I'm just saying, what do you want to get out? And that needs to determine what you want. What you're going to watch. That needs to determine what it is that you're going to put your interest in. And listen, there's this thing called The Beauty of Life. And this is by the All Beyond remix. And I love the song. It's called the beauty of life. And if you want beauty in your life, Big Brother Niger has to go. That's exactly what it is. Yep.
your boy CJ. You're listening to Active FM. You know what it is. Time to turn the world upside down.
Yep, that's what it is. The beauty of life. And you don't get the beauty of life until you don't watch Big Brother Niger. And that's what it is. That's what I ended up on. But I hope you really just loved this show. And I think it's time we thought. Sometimes we do so many things without thinking about it. Sometimes you just a blob. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm just relaxing, really. Nothing much to do with it. But your brain does not just relax in that time. Your brain is taking it in. The way you were created intricately, fearfully and wonderfully by the Lord is that your brain works and it works. So therefore, as you're taking in Big Brother Niger, you're beginning to change the way your brain thinks and functions. You're beginning to let things that you weren't supposed to let in. You begin to become as you are. You get what I'm saying as you think, because now you're thinking about that. Now the drama, the emotion and everything that's in there, it's really not worth it. Take it from me. I'm not talking as a person who's never gotten into this stuff. I was deep. I wish I was like 5 years ago or 2 years. No, I mean pretty recently, to get what I'm saying. And I'm just like, but now where you get to a point in life after 21 plus 9 years of experience, you begin to realize there's just some things that you don't need in life. You get what I'm saying? There's just some things where you know what, maybe actually I can't even say that. I was gonna say maybe when you're 14 you can still afford to mess around. No, because that's when your everything is built. You get what I'm saying? Now when you get to 30 and you get to 25 and you're gonna have to unlearn so many things that you actually didn't have to put into your makeup. You didn't have to put into the way you think. You didn't have to put into your culture. You know, there's so many things you could have avoided. Imagine just starting right and ending right and being right on the right side of life for the rest of your life. You don't have to pull down the strongholds that have already now are exalting themselves against the word of God because of things that you did and things like that. I mean, yes, we'll pull them down if they're needing to be pulled down, and yet they do need to be pulled down. But imagine you had so much less to pull down because you've just been having the right input, and now the output is something you look at and you're like, yeah, I'm happy with this, and let's carry on. And that's exactly what it is. So I'm not telling you what to watch and what not to watch, but I'm just saying you've got to be thinking, because as you think, so you are. If you want a different output, you've got to be changing the input. And that's from me. All right, the wise words of Aqua. Maybe I should start a wise words of Aqua slot every single time. No, I'm kidding, but that's exactly what it is. So I will check you out on the flip side, and we're going to be ending off with a track that's going to wake you up. And it says, if I died today, what would happen if you died today? Would you go to heaven? That's something I'm leaving you with. And this is featuring Ju Bix. If I die today. I'll check you out on the flip side.
But we know God's got a better plan for you, and we know them scumbag bullies ain't never gonna bother you, and we know there is to do that bad way. I may not live right, but I live twice if I die today. But we know God's got a better plan for you, and we know them scumbag bullies ain't never gonna bother you, and we know there is to do that bad way. I may not live right, but I live twice if I die today.
Calling me Peter, I'm seeing a dragon on magical carpet, I'm singing Aladdin. You telling me that I can't do, but I happen. You telling me that I can't move, but I'm Jackson. Watch me work, no WNBA. All the words I ever shout of praise. People always dishing out the hate. Make sure that you're fixing me a plate. I will bring the cup that's full of grace, but let's be honest, all of y'all are fakes. With your fashion sense and baby face, man, your rappers would look good in lace. Walking down the aisle as a bride of the king who brings eternal life. I suggest you leave your dreams and die, but I know you're asking why.
But we know God's got a better plan for you, and we know them scumbag bullies ain't never gonna bother you, and we know there is to do that bad way. I may not live right, but I live twice if I die today. But we know God's got a better plan for you, and we know them scumbag bullies ain't never gonna bother you, and we know there is to do that bad way. I may not live right, but I live twice if I die today. Okay, you can't deny it. Okay, we on the rise, but that's besides the point. Cause one of these days I gotta go. Settle my accounts with the load. That can be today, I don't know. But if it is, I'm so ready to live forever. We don't die, we live on a different level. We get high without the loud, cause we speak volumes. Shout about the better route to taking life. A lot of guys that I knew back in the day would take a knife and take a life. Me, I'd rather save a life, slaying demons late at night. I'm on my Wesley Snipes, call me a blade for Christ. We know God's got a better plan for you, and we know them scumbag bullies ain't never gonna bother you, and we know there is to do that baby way. I may not live right, but I'll live twice if I die today. But we know God's got a better plan for you, and we know them scumbag bullies ain't never gonna bother you, and we know there is to do that baby way. I may not live right, but I'll live twice if I die today. I may not live right, but I'll live twice if I die today. We know. Not live right, but I'll live twice if I die today.
Enjoying the Active FM shows? Well, then catch us on Instagram at ActiveFM777, Twitter and Gab at ActiveFM, Facebook at ActiveFM/777, as well as YouTube at ActiveFM and our website at www.activefm.co.za. Don't stop, don't hesitate. Find, follow and enjoy us on all our different platforms. You don't want to miss out.